Hello children, CBSE has introduced one workbook, Words and Expressions from the session 2020-21. I'm taking up Unit 5 that consists of different exercises like comprehension, writing and grammar. The content has a correlation with the lesson The 100 Dresses Part 1 also. So when you attempt these exercises, keep in mind the lesson The 100 Dresses Part 1. Let's begin. The 100 Dresses, written in 1944, is a children's book written by Eleanor Estes. The book is illustrated by Louis Slobodkin. It is a story of a young girl, Wanda Petronsky, from Poland. Wanda's family migrated to America and she joined school in an American town in Connecticut. The children at the school found her different. She was bullied and mocked. However, Wanda proved her unusual talent in a drawing competition and won it with much praise. The children who humiliated her were filled with remorse, and Wanda, as dignified as always, earned their respect. This is about the book, and excerpts from this book are given in Class 10 textbook, First Flight, published by NCERT in 2007. Now, there are many people who have prejudices against others on the basis of social, economic, racial, and ethnic differences. As a result, they do not recognize their talents and qualities. Perhaps they do not know that what matters is what we do and not who we are. So, after reading the excerpt of your textbook, write a diary entry as Wanda, describing your feelings clearly. But before you write a diary entry, you have to keep in mind certain points about the format of the diary entry. Day, date, times are very important when you write a diary entry. Content should also be there, and make sure you write all the important details in the main content of the diary. And it should be written in an informal style of writing, and there should be a closer also. Some points you have to keep in mind is use informal and personal style of writing, use past tense as it is a memoir, use short sentences and write main content in different paragraphs, be creative while writing a fictitious diary entry, share exactly how you felt, stress on emotions and feelings more than on the events, and stick to the word limit. Now, as Wanda, you can write that I am very much aggrieved and disturbed by the insulting words of my classmate. Peggy and Maddie, as both of them leave no stone unturned to look me down. And as being a Polish girl having a long name, I feel helpless to revert them in the same coin. Peggy is vain and she teases me by asking about my dress. She asks me how many dresses, shoes, hats, etc. do I have. When I reply that I have 100 dresses and 60 pair of shoes, they ask whether all of them are of different colors and designs. Maddie always remains calm and thus supports Peggy in doing so, and she lacks courage to state what is right and what is wrong. So, in this way, you can write your own feelings also, you can add your own feeling also. Okay, so this is all about the diary entry that you will write as Wanda. Now, next is a reading comprehension, text 1. The excerpt is taken from the biographical account of Harriet Tubman titled Harriet Tubman, The Muscles of a People. This is a story of a woman who suffered because of racial discrimination, but she did fight against slavery, helped her family and members of her community to free themselves from the clutches of the perpetrators of their suffering. She was grateful to her friend Frederick Douglass, who had hidden her and some runaway slaves more than once in his home in Rochester. So you read the passage, a letter to Harriet by Frederick Douglass, given below, and answer the questions that follow. And you have to look up the words, look up the words in the dictionary. These are the words: confessed, discrimination, multitude, perpetrators, and wrought. because some of the words are going to come in the exercise as well. So after reading the paragraph, reading the excerpt, let's do the question answer. The question one is, what did Harriet done for herself and her community? So the answer is, she did fight against slavery, helped her family and members of her community to free themselves from the clutches of the perpetrators of their suffering. Question number two, what was the title of the first book written on Harriet Tubman and who wrote it? So the answer is the biographical account of Harriet Tubman, titled Harriet Tubman, The Mosses of a People, was written by Langston Hughes. Third question is, how did Harriet's life been hard but dedicated to a cause? Answer is, Harriet suffered for the service of the people of her community. She did hard to help free the persons from the slavery, bondage. In a letter to Frederick Douglass, who had written her, she had described the hardships and she was grateful to her friend. Question number 4. What comparison had Frederick drawn between his and Harriet's life? The difference was a marked one. Harriet fought for a cause privately, while Frederick in public. Frederick got the encouragement at every step, got applause and recognized, but Harriet did all secretly and approved and blessed by those whom she helped to become free. Now the next question. And now the vocabulary. The first question is, match the words in list A with their meanings in list B. A. Physicist. Physicist, the meaning of physicist is one who specializes in the branch of science which deals with the nature and properties of matter and energy such as heat, light, etc. Cosmologist, meaning is a scientist who studies the origin and nature of the universe. Proficient, meaning is someone proficient and skilled in doing something. And genuine is one who is sincere, honest and truthful. Question number 2. Find one word substitution for the following expressions. One who brings about or carries out a harmful, illegal and immoral act. Hint is given and the word starts with P. So the answer is perpetrator. All these words are there in these exercises only, in the reading comprehension part. B. The unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people. Hint is given. The word starts with D, so it is discrimination. C is a large number of people or things. Hint starts from M. It is multitude. D. The state of being a slave. Hint is B, so it is bondage. E. To admit that one has committed or done something wrong. Hint C, so the word is confessed. F. Tell someone something positively to dispel any doubt. Hint is A, so it is assure. Now question number 3. Following are some expressions that reflect appreciation, like burst into applause, stamp on the floor, and woofing. All these expressions are used to show appreciation for someone. Now you make a list of other expressions that may be used to demonstrate appreciation. Here you can write. So I am giving you some expression and rest of the expression. You explore yourself and then write. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next is I'm everlastingly grateful, or you can write I appreciate this more than you will ever know, or I have no words to thank you. Now the grammar. Look at the words in italics in the sentences given below. Write the forms of the words such as verb, adjective, noun, adverb, etc. in the space provided. Comforting is an adjective. Change it into a verb. So the verb is comfort. Massively is an adverb. Change it into an adjective. Adjective is massive. Believable is an adjective. Change it into a verb. It is believe. Suitably is an adverb. Change it into an adjective. It is suitable. Irrelevant is an adjective. Change it into an adverb. It is irrelevantly. Likely is an adverb. Change it into an adjective. So it is likely. Now the editing part. This is a paragraph and you have to edit it with the words that are given in the bracket. Some words are missing in this paragraph, so you choose a word and insert the words given in the bracket in page number 64. Listening exercise. Ask one of your classmates to read aloud the following passage taken from the book The Moffats by Eleanor Estes. The passage is of the same writer, same author who has written the book, the lesson The 100 Dresses. The passage can be pre-recorded for listening, and after listening write and share your thoughts on what was Jane thinking about. So you listen a pre-recorded recording, or you can listen if your teacher reads and you listen, or some other student will read and you will listen, and then listen it carefully and write here about what was Jane thinking. You have to write your own views here. Speaking part, group discussion. Work in groups and discuss how one must stay unaffected by peer group influences and remain strong in one's belief without being forced to change. Now the speaking part, group discussion. Form yourself each in a group of 4. As you know, during teenage, children, especially teenagers, are influenced by their peer group and they are forced to change their beliefs, and this affects them a lot. So, in groups, discuss how one must stay unaffected by peer group influence and remain strong in one's beliefs without being forced to change. Question number 2. Read the following quotes from The 100 Dresses. Peggy says, she must have really liked us anyway. There is a new foundation in Peggy who seems to truly understand the real Wanda. Quote instances from your life where you have changed your opinions about someone. Share the incident with your class. It says that earlier Peggy had a different opinion about Wanda, which changed after she saw the drawings of 100 Dresses by Wanda. So you also quote instances from your life where you have changed your opinion about someone and share it with your class. Next is Recite the song, the Galaxy Song in a group. This is Galaxy Song. And the source of this Galaxy Song is the Galaxy Song Monty Python, and the song writers are John Dupraez and Eric Idle. Now about the Galaxy Song. Galaxy Song is a Monty Python song written by Eric Idle and John Dupraez. The song first appeared in the 1983 film Monty Python's The Meaning of Life and was later released on the album Monty Python Sing. Now, who is Monty Python? Monty Python were a British surreal comedy troupe who created the sketch comedy television show Monty Python's Flying Circus, which first aired on the BBC in 1969. And why this song is important? Because it is mentioned in page number 6061, text 2, where it is written Professor Stephen Hawking sang comedy legends Monty Python's Galaxy Song for a charity a few years ago, connecting their technicalities in the song words and numbers as he went along. And now the writing section. Question number 1. What did Harriet mean when she said to the reporter that someday I will plant apples myself for other young folks to eat? And I guess I did. Now for this question, you have to go back to reading comprehension text 1, read it again, and then you will come to know what she has written and why she has written like this. And do you know someone who is like Harriet? Tell about the person who has worked. Now the last portion of this chapter is a project. Question number 1. An Indian was conferred with the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014 for his extraordinary contribution and work for child rights. Can you recall his name? There was another person from one of our neighboring countries who shared the award with him. Do you know the name of this person? And he has also quoted, every single minute matters, every single child matters, every single childhood matters. So he's Kailash Satyarthi. And the another person from one of our neighboring countries who shared the Nobel Award with him is Pakistani child activist Malala Yousafzai. So what you will do now, you prepare a poster or a visual representation on the Nobel laureate's work and views in the context of the above quote, and conclude your work with the point-wise summary of UN Convention on Child Rights. Question number 2. The Amul Cooperative in Anand, Gujarat is an initiative to decentralize the collection of milk for the benefit of low-income milk producers. Prepare a project on Amul, find information on the following, and you can add more points. So before you will collect the information about Amul, the full form of Amul is Anand Milk Union Limited, and Amul is derived from Sanskrit word Amulya, means priceless or precious, and this company makes cheese and baby food on a large commercial scale, again processing buffalo milk, creating a history in the world. Now question number 1, collect facts about the functioning of Amul, how it works, that is the way of working of Amul, and how it has transformed the lives of small farmers, milk producers and women. how information and communication technology and banks are giving support to them, and benefits of having cooperative. What is cooperative? Cooperative is a farm business or other organization which is being owned and run jointly by its members who share the profits or benefits. So all these small farmers, milk producers and women, they bring milk to Amul, and then it is a cooperative and they also shares the profit. And do you know about the Amul girl? Amul girl is a butter girl, and you might have heard about the ad, utterly butterly delicious Amul, and it comes in the newspapers also, the ads. And so you can search net to get more information about this girl. That's all for your lesson. Thank you.